Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's Friday the 30th of September. It's 6:10 and I'm heading home. Another late finish on a Friday, but I've been painting again. So just wanted to get on and get that finished, so that's what I've been doing. This week has not been bad. I've been up to many things. Seem to have been quite productive, to be honest, which surprise for me, obviously. But yes, I've had quite a productive week. I seem to got on with many different things at once, which is kind of the problem I have, is that I just have so much going on and so much to do and so much at work to do and everything else, and it kind of just all, it snowballs. And I don't know, do you ever get to that sort of point where you have so much to do you feel you get nothing done because you spend more time thinking about all the things you've got to do rather than doing the things that you're going to do? And it all becomes a bit of a nightmare. So but I do feel this week I've been very productive, got on with a lot of stuff, which is good because I had many things to get on with, and got caught up with things. So yeah, I've been getting on. Roasting room is progressing very well now, and so that's been going good. It's looking good. There's a few more fresh coats of paint on top of what I've put down already, if I can find someone to help me with that job, because it's taken a while just with the odd bits. But I might rope the eldest lad into to helping out once I got this first one done, because the first one's all on raw, like masonry and uncovered plaster and stuff, so it's taking a bit of a longer time. I've been progressing very well with my rather epic job of website rebuilding from scratch, the main website. There's just loads. It's gonna take a long time still, even now. I mean, I've really caught up in leaps and bounds, to say the least. Got a whole load, all the disposable cups we've done. Got all that done, and load more flavoured syrups, because there's quite a few of those. There's probably about 25 odd per the two brands of flavoured syrups we do. So of course that takes time adding each of those products back in again, with the pictures, the pricing, description. And so yes, so that's all. It's chundering along. It looks like it could be like a Christmas launch for the new improved website, but we'll see how we get on. I got on today, of course, end of the month, so I had to do the wages, and then next month I've got to worry about the stupid pension thing. Smart pension thing. Oh, I've got that to worry about next month, but I didn't have to today, so we had that. Caught up with a lot of the bank entries that I do, because there's quite a lot of the sort of payments that go out that I only handle. Fortunately, the supplier ones that aren't done by me, they're done by the accounts lady, but it's all the odds and ends of direct debits to things and payments to the strange obscure ones, the foreign payments and things that I enter. But I got all that caught up today as well, so that was good. It's been a steady week with a post, which has helped me catch up with stuff, because I haven't spent all my time doing invoices for AeroPresses and cleaning powders and books, Scott's books and everything else. But so been a little bit calmer on that, and that has helped me greatly to progress. So all that's been good. I have to mention, or I'll get in trouble. So Richard from Twitter said I had to be a good boy, and I'll stop at the end like that. Richard said I had to remember that he'd got 2 awards last week, and I'd got to mention that. So it's Richard Nellis, I think it's at Richard Nellis on Twitter. Congratulations on your 2 awards. I think one was for singing karaoke. Very good. I wouldn't win any awards for that, to be honest. And the other one, he got an award for his work, or at work, or for being at work, or something. It was something to do with work, anyway. So I'm sure if I find out on Twitter, I'll pass it on. what he got up to. But congratulations anyway, well done, mate. Other things, of course, Star Wars Battlefront. Oh yes, it was a double score weekend last weekend as well. The joys. So yes, I'm flying up the rankings because we now go up to 90, the heady ranks of 90. So obviously it was capped at 70 and I've been stuck at 70 sometime because of the cap. I've now progressed to 76, which doesn't sound like much movement, but each one rank up requires a ton. Just leave your door wide open. I'll soon knock it off for you. Yeah, a ton of credits, and I mean an absolute ton. You've got to win, or get a lot of points per match and do a lot of matches to even rank up one. So ranking up 6 is pretty good. Gotta admit, last Friday night I did spend an extraordinarily long time, extraordinarily long, daybreak nearly reaching to amount of time playing it last Friday night. I just got into it, and of course being double score as well, there's a big incentive to just keep going and ploughing on. So yes, I played long and hard last Friday night, and then Sunday night. Saturday night I didn't because I needed to sleep. My God, I'm too old for only getting a few hours sleep. I am way too old for that sort of malarkey. But yeah, it was good. Obviously, being sensible, what I'd have done is just done a bit on the Friday and done a bit on the Saturday and a bit on the Sunday. So doing a ridiculous amount on the Friday and then having to sleep early on the Saturday because I was knackered. But I got on Sunday as well. The Sunday, I don't know what was going on the Sunday. I just didn't seem to be in the zone on the Sunday for whatever reason. So even with a double score, I wasn't getting fantastic scores. I probably wasn't quite feeling it, but I'm still batting away now. I've got a few more hook contracts. In fact, I think I picked one up already. In fact, I picked a couple of the new rewards up because there was there's a laser trip mine. So you drop the mine and it shoots a laser out, and then when the enemy comes wandering through that laser, then they'll get blown up. But it does, you can clearly see the laser, so it's not exactly brilliant, because if they spot it and they can shoot the mine before going near it and destroy it that way. So it's not actually that fantastic. You've kind of got to plot where you're putting it and put it in sneaky places so they can't see it, or where you're just coming down round the corner in a corridor and they wouldn't see it, and just take them out that way. So I got that one, and then there is a medical droid, a healing droid that you can get. I think I've now got that, and you can just sort of drop that anywhere where you and your teammates are fighting against a large amount of enemies. Why is everyone going up here? No one goes up here. This is just ludicrous, ludicrous. Everyone's doing it. There must be some rope. Oh, he's not. He is though, but I'm just going to go anyway. So yes, to that health droid, you drop him, and he just sits and squirts out a sort of healing spray, as it were, to you every 10 seconds or so you all get a bit more health again, which is it's kind of a handy thing again. If you've got like a big load of people and you're trying to defend a particular point and everyone's coming at you and shooting you all the time, you can have that set that healing you if you get hit at all. So yeah, ploughing on with other hot contracts. I'm struggling to talk tonight. Hot contracts. Different guns as well. There's a few more guns. I got one of the new guns already. There's another one I can get. Although I've been watching, but it's apparently not that great. Still haven't. But I've got to admit, I was playing with a lot of my favourite rounds last week because it was the double, the ones I knew I'd get decent points on. Still not actually managed to get it to play the Death Star bit where you run round and go and you can grab R2-D2 if you're on the Rebel team, whereas still not actually had a chance to play that one because of course every time I want to go into it, it makes me fly, and I wasn't up for flying last weekend either, so I might have to have a bit of go with that tonight, do the flying one and see if I can get into the one where R2-D2 is, and also it's got the new heroes in, so you can be Chewbacca if you're on the Rebels now. He's now a hero, or there is Bosk, who's kind of like a lizard creature. He's on the Imperial side. Those two crop up in that Death Star map, or on Heroes versus Villains on different actual worlds. So the Death Star map doesn't actually have a Heroes versus Villain option, which is a bit of a weird one, but I don't know, maybe they've just limited what they had. So we'll see how we get on tonight with all of that. Yes, no, I thought it was going to come up here then. I've had a bit of a week with well, not near misses, but just not great driving experiences. This morning I was pulling out a junction up here onto this road. I looked down, there was no one, literally it was nobody there. Looked up, there's a car coming down, it was a fair distance away so I could go. Went to set off, but I always look back down when you set, you know, but I was setting off because I'd seen this car come in and it was, you know, I needed to get going. And sure enough, as I look back again, there's a chuffing car right in front of me and I have no idea where it came from. Now, unfortunately, although I was trying to whip off at a fair rate of pace, I soon stopped again, certainly before I hit him, but of course then left me in the middle of the road because I had literally like pulled out to go across. So yes, I've no idea. In fact, I had the dash cam on, so I'm gonna have a look when I get home and see if I can work out where the devil he came from, because it came out of nowhere. It must have come from, there's a car park to the side of where I was pulling out, and I think it must have pulled out of there while I was looking up again. But what he was doing was turning down the road I was on. He's got some decent bright lights, some third-party bulbs I think as well, because they look like normal H7 fittings. So yes, I don't know where he came from. I mean, I didn't hit him. I was stranded in the middle of the road, but he did stop and let me. But the thing is, he was turning right, so realistically, he was turning down the road I was coming out of. Any normal person, you know, you're approaching, turn somewhere on the right, and there's someone coming out of that road going up where you're not going to be going anymore, you let them out. That's what I normally do. But for some reason on that junction, it happens to be a lot, people just don't bother. They don't let you out. They're going to turn right, they just turn right in front of you, and they always cut the corner. Then they'll take the front of your car off while they're doing it. I just think, well, you could have just stopped and let me out. So yeah, I don't really know if he was perhaps thinking of doing that, because he was turning down where I was coming out of, but he was just there in front of me, and I was just like, wow, where he came from. So fortunately, no scrape there. I had a bit of a thing the other day as well. When I was out, there's a little junction bit where everyone goes left, and there's a right turn little bit, and I mean, you can get about 3 cars in it, which you can only get to by passing everyone who queues up for ages going left. But if you're trying to pass them, you can't see if it's clear or not as you're passing them, and if it isn't, you get locked up in a little narrow bit where people coming up are going to get stuck. And unfortunately, I got caught out. I did that bit. I got caught with those 3 people in the right turn bit, so I couldn't get right to it, and I was stuck in a little narrow bit. And I pulled in. There was enough room for the cars coming up to get past. They having to slow down a bit, but to sneak past me, but it wasn't terrible. But the woman next to me, and I don't know if it's because I'd pulled in next to her, or she was having a bad day, but she was giving me some right abuse, absolutely right abuse. Because she got a window up, I ain't got mine open, and oh, little man's here. But yeah, she was giving it some, but you know, I just kind of ignored her and carried on very shortly. I think he wants me to get out. So right, that's it, end of the coffee vlog, because the little man wants me out. So hope you all had a good week this week, and hope you have a good weekend, and good next week, and I'll catch you next week. Coffee vlog. Come and say hello, quick. Come and say hello to the camera. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. How many YouTube subscribers do you want?
I don't know.
Do you know? Do you want as many as Dan, TDM?
Yeah.
Don't do that. You'll wake everyone up. I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.